Hello everyone and welcome back to Across the NFL here on Huddle Breakdown. In today's episode, we'll look at last week's very ugly game against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau and look at some stats and scores across the NFL. We'll start with the big first play of the day here, and already we got stuff to dissect. So the call is cover 2. So these guys are dropping back. Now, the call by Matt LaFleur and the Packers is really good here against this cover 2. So you see both of these receivers are coming out to the boundary here, out this way. So then this guy's taking him, this guy's taking him. But it also, here in Madden, kind of confuses these back guys too. They also think they need to crash down. And the guy here, the middle linebacker, should be trailing with Devontae Adams. Obviously, that's not going to be a matchup we win, but at least it's some coverage. But as you see, these corners kind of bite down. And now they're getting in their sprints back, but the ball's already in the air. And, I mean, there's no chance you're going to catch that. A great throw by Rodgers and poor coverage by the Jags here. Another play is Minshew rolling right, and this is another one of his fumbles. Right at this second, I probably could have thrown it here to triangle, which I believe is Laviska Shenault. But we're going to get sacked by Zadarius Smith. It's picked up by Dean Lowry, and Gardner Minshew has had a lot of fumbles recently, and that is a big concern. Here is first and goal looking left. Here is triple coverage on the left side when I could have thrown it right in the middle. That was a easy misread, a clear misread by myself, missing inside the middle. Here is a throw to D.D. Westbrook, who obviously we traded away, and what is this? Like, what is he doing? He should just be running straight forward. That should be a touchdown. D.D. Westbrook should have a touchdown against us instead. Madden's stupid logic makes him run zigzags all the way down the field. Here is another fumble. Now this one's a little tough. If we're going to go back again, because in my head here, I want to get the first down. It's only 1st and 10, so I really should have slid either way. But I really wanted to get the first down, so I didn't slide. And then that's when he takes the big hit, another fumble. He had, of course, a lot of those in the Green Bay game. Here is a 4th and goal, and I didn't like the alignment here. Kenny Clark in the middle with 2 linemen coming this way. I called an initial quarterback sneak. I didn't like it. So we take a timeout. We come back in the shotgun, and they do pretty good coverage on it. This linebacker crashes back. I was looking here at the Laviska Shenault route. I could have maybe squeezed it in here to Chark. But overall, pretty good coverage by Green Bay. And guess what? It forces another fumble. This time, it's Kenny Clark, and he takes that for a touchdown. Here's a 3rd and 7 here before the end of the half. Another misread. I throw it underneath. Laviska Shenault. We've seen Minshew make these throws. Actually, yeah, we've seen him make these throws. Actually, this receiver's kind of open too, but that's more because the throw has already been made, and I believe that's Jair Alexander crashing down. But Laviska Shenault, definitely, I could have placed it on him. Got a big play there before half, but it was a drop by Tyler Eifert. Here is a big play. We're trying to get in the end zone here, and, well, actually, I'm past the line of scrimmage here, and I didn't press box to throw it. I wanted to slide because obviously we've had fumble problems, and there's Oren Burks crashing down. So I didn't press it to throw. I pressed it to slide or dive, and that gave us a big penalty. And then here on 3rd and goal, great job by Preston Smith. Off the snap, I see he's wide open, and I just didn't really consider it. I just was assuming it was going to be man across the board, and you know, Madden, sometimes this receiver will be wide open, and they'll just do nothing about it. I didn't consider Preston was going to drop back in coverage. He does, makes a easy interception, and that was the day for Gardner Minshew, although that one really wasn't his fault. Let's now take a look at some stats and scores across the NFL. We'll start in Tennessee, where the Titans now have won 2 straight. They won 44-38 on top of the Colts. The Colts now drop to 5-4 on the year, and the Titans, with those 2 straight wins, go to 3-6 on the season. And the team that was in the AFC Championship game a season ago, the playoff hopes may still be alive with the 44-38 big win on top of the Colts. Down to Cleveland, where the Browns lose in ugly fashion, 31-10 to the Texans. Those Titans I just mentioned not getting any help from the Browns. The Texans get a big win in that division to now go to 6-3. They won 5 straight. But for the Browns, just really their first ugly loss of the season. Myles Garrett had a great day, but they fall 31-10. In Detroit, where the Lions get a win, their third on the season, 27-21 on top of Washington. Dwayne Haskins had 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but Matthew Stafford brings his Lions back in this game in the fourth quarter and to get them to overtime to get the win, 27-21. We'll move to the Eagles-Giants, where the Eagles get a big win, 28-21 on top of the Giants. Carson Wentz had a good day. Alshon Jeffrey had a great day, 11 for 177 and a touchdown. But the Eagles get a big win in that division to move to 5-4. In Carolina, where the Panthers lose to the Bucs now stop their 4-game losing streak. They win 24-21. A missed field goal by each team's kicker proves to be costly, as either team really could have won this game. The Bucs get a win and stop that losing skid. They win 24-21. In Pittsburgh, where the Steelers have now won a couple in a row, they win against the Bengals 24-17 in a big game in that division. Pittsburgh outscored the Bengals 21-7 in the second half to take the 24-17 win. In Arizona, where the Cardinals lose big to the Buffalo Bills, who now continue their good season, 28-13. Josh Allen, a touchdown and an interception. The running back Devin Singletary had a great day, 114 yards rushing and a touchdown. Kyler Murray did get hurt late in this game. Brett Hundley replaced him, but early report for Kyler Murray is he should be back next week against the Seahawks. In Las Vegas, where the Raiders lose big to the Denver Broncos, 49-7. Colin Kaepernick, his best day as a Bronco, 4 touchdowns, throwing 2 to Courtland Sutton. And the Denver Broncos keep their playoff hopes alive. They now go to 4-5 on the season, and the Raiders, a big loss in that division. They lose 49-7. In Miami, where the Dolphins get their second win on the season, 17-14, Sam Darnold played pretty well. 224 and 2 touchdowns, but Tua had a good day himself. He threw for 1 touchdown, and the Dolphins squeak out a close win against the Jets, 17-14. The Seattle Seahawks get a big win this week against the Los Angeles Rams, 21-18. Russell Wilson threw a touchdown to DK Metcalf. Jared Goff also had a good game, but the Hawks snapped the Rams' 5-game win streak. The Seahawks win 21-18. The Saints get a big win, 31-24, on top of the 49ers. Both quarterbacks threw for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but the Saints have now won 2 straight. Their record's now 6-3 on the year in a big game. They win 31-24. The New England Patriots have lost 4 straight, this time to the Ravens, 30-24. Lamar Jackson threw a touchdown on the day. Cam Newton had a good day, but it wasn't enough. The Baltimore Ravens win in overtime, outscoring the Patriots 16-3 in the fourth quarter and in overtime to help them get the win. The final game of the week, the Chicago Bears lose again. What a shocker there. The Vikings win 27-10. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdowns on the day. Mitchell Trubisky, a touchdown and an interception. But at 2-7-1, it looks like Mitchell Trubisky may not be back in Chicago. For the Vikings, they're having a great season. It continues. They've won 8 straight. They win 27-10. That will just about do it for us today. Of course, next week we will play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Gardner Minshew is going to start for us next week. and Doug Marrone will stay as the head coach, but we shall see for how long. Thank you for watching today's episode of Across the NFL here on Huddle Breakdown. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and we will see you around at the next Huddle Breakdown.